Hi, welcome to Bookie. Today we will unlock the book The Republic of Pirates, being the true and surprising story of the Caribbean pirates and the man who brought them down. When we speak of the great era of maritime discovery in the 16th century, some of us would probably think of Magellan, the first person to sail around the globe. However, Magellan himself did not finish the whole circumnavigation. When he led the fleet and arrived in the Philippines, he was killed in a dispute and made into a sandwich. After that, it was a man named Francis Drake that led the fleet and accomplished the circumnavigation. During the voyage, he found a strait at the southernmost end of South America and named it Drake Passage. However, Drake was actually a pirate, a robber at sea who did everything but good deeds. Pirates have been around for a long time, from as early as the age of the ancient Greece and ancient Rome to as late as today's Somali pirates, who have been giving troubles to the international community. We can say that, where there is water and ships, there are pirates. Ironically, the pirate Francis Drake, who was supposed to be condemned, was welcomed in England by all English people, like a returning hero at that time. Queen Elizabeth even met him in person, listened to what he had seen along the journey for 6 hours, and even bestowed a knighthood on Drake. Sir Francis Drake was also one of the first men awarded the title of Royal Pirate. As a result, pirates' looting of passing ships was legalized by the English government at that time. Inspired by this, many hot-blooded young people joined the rank of pirates, which meant not only infinite wealth, but also glory and status. The government and pirates worked together in mutual benefit and support and achieved a win-win situation. In what kind of an era would evil pirates become national heroes? Queen Elizabeth, the leader of the country, was even called the biggest pirate commander in England. What happened to these pirates with the support of their country? Did they stay lucky all along? The author Colin Woodard, who studied history at the University of Cambridge, is a best-selling author and an international journalist. In the process of writing this book, he had consulted all first-hand materials coming from the archive centers in Britain and the Americas, and the letters of English and Spanish governors, colonial officials, and naval captains, accounts in period pamphlets, newspapers, and the logbooks of His Majesty's warships. With detailed information, the author objectively presents to us the history of pirates who gradually stepped into a period of great prosperity, the Golden Age. Next, we will go through this book with you in 3 parts. First, how the pirates through interdependence with England entered the Golden Age. Second, how the system worked in the Republic of Pirates. Third, how the Republic of Pirates came to its demise. In the great era of maritime discovery, England fought all the way to become the empire on which the sun never sets, with colonies all around the world. However, in the 16th century, Britain was far from powerful enough to be a great empire. Instead, it was once confronted with internal crisis and external threats. Back then, Britain was not yet unified, and conflicts broke out frequently between England and Scotland, Wales, and Ireland. Riots which resulted from the domestic religious reform at that time took place regularly. The Enclosure Movement caused many peasants to lose their land and become displaced. The outbreak of plague, also called the Black Death, every now and then killed millions of people. In contrast, Spain, England's neighbor, occupied the Americas after the discovery of the New World by Columbus. The Americas were rich in treasures and resources, and Spain was so powerful that it occupied almost all routes from Europe to the Americas. As a result, the gold and silver of the Indians were continuously transported to Spain. The map of Spain's overseas colonies was getting bigger and bigger, and it became a true maritime overlord. Seeing a continuous stream of wealth pouring into its neighbor Spain, how could the English government stay silent, just watching their neighbor prosper? To take a share of the pie, England must start from the sea. But at that time, the English Navy had poor weapon supplies, so it would be a suicide to